Min was there. Ultimate lazy girl's guide to skincare, and we are using luxury skincare from Skin Cosmetics. This is your vote, your Customer Beauty Choice Award winner this year, literally 6 hours ago, for the best night cream at the network. Look at your screen, you can see why. It is called Age Reset Night Cream, the most advanced intensive formula. In fact, this formula actually seeks out deep lines and wrinkles, seeks them out. It knows where to go. It knows what to do. It's a very special tri-retinol formula using an ingredient from Greece you may have never heard about ever. We're gonna break down all the tech.
Making bars of goat milk soap, we knew we were onto something when we heard that goat milk actually transformed their skin. Brent is a physician, and he discovered goat milk shares a pH level with human skin that it helps support healthy looking skin, and it's so moisturizing. You won't believe how soft your skin will be after using Beekman 1802.
You're watching HSN. Good morning, welcome. We are so always happy to have you, always. But especially this month because it is Customer Appreciation Month, and as a matter of fact, this is the last weekend of Customer Appreciation Month. So anytime you see Appreciation Month pricing or anything like that, I want you to jump all over it because it was just for you. Now, we're gonna spend this first hour together talking beauty, and we're talking clean beauty, best clean beauty brand at HSN, which is Beekman 1802. And we've got, of course, some 2025 award winners, so this is exciting. Now, we also get a chance to present some things that you don't see on the air very often, and one of those might be new to you, new to me, is the deodorant, and this is a 2-pack of the goat milk milk stick deodorants. Now, what's special about these, first, they're on auto ship, so if you already use them, go ahead and grab them up. But these do not have baking soda, they do not have aluminum, they do not have synthetic fragrance. Like, these are the kinds of things that you're looking for in a clean deodorant that actually works. I want you to stick around for the presentation, but if you already use it and love it, then take advantage of that price. We've got it for you on free shipping. All of the Beekman 1802 in this hour ships for free, which is fantastic. And we've got the unscented, we also have the mint, and we have the coconut cream as well. Also coming up is a favorite, not only mine, but also of yours, and that is their 3-in-1 milk tint. And what's great about this is that it is your primer, it is tinted, but it's also your SPF 43. So this is something that even if you wear nothing else after your skincare, put this on because your skin is better for it when you do protect it from the sun. You've got it on sale, again, free shipping, and we do have all of the shades in single ship. Some of the auto ship shades are already gone or very limited, just so you know, especially the rich and the deep, okay? But we are going to get started in this hour of award-winning best clean beauty brand of 2025, Beekman 1802, with the 4-piece set. Now, I had a chance to present this the other day, but I will tell you the price on this does end tonight at midnight, even if there are some of them left in our inventory, okay? What you're gonna get are #1 bestsellers in the brand. You're getting award-winning favorites. This is where the brand all began, and that was with the goat milk, the bar of soap. By itself is $16. You're also gonna get the hand cream. By itself is $16. You'll get the hand and body wash. By itself is $22. And you're going to get the best body moisturizer, which is the whipped body cream, which alone is more than the price of all 4 together. So this whipped body cream by itself is $38. Do you see how that breaks out to, if you were gonna build this set on your own, you'd be paying $92 to get it home. You're not, you're paying less than the price of the #1 best-selling and best body moisturizer of not only the brand, but your Customer Choice Award winner. Now, all you do is choose your scents. We've got Vanilla Absolute, we've got Mint and Eucalyptus, we have Sunshine Lemon. If you don't want a scent at all, we have the Pure Unscented, and we've got Lilac Dream. Okay. And we do have these on auto ship. I'm gonna be getting updates like literally by the second. The Vanilla Absolute, you can no longer get it on auto ship though, because it's already gone. That's what happens. Heather Hall joins us. She brings us Beekman 1802, and Heather and I love working together because this is the best clean beauty brand.
We're so excited.
I know.
Thank you. We should be saying thank you to everybody at home. We were so honored. The awards show was so much fun, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. It was so exciting.
I know. It's
good.
really great and well deserved. And this is an award that you have given to the brand for 1,000 different reasons, but especially where it all began, which are the #1s from this set. Let's talk about this set in particular.
I mean, I very rarely am I speechless. Very rarely. It's not good for my job at all. But when you take the lotion and it's on sale and then everything else is free, I will go on record as saying this is the single best value that I have seen Beekman 1802 do. By the way, I've been with Brent and Josh since the very beginning. I was a host at a previous network that they were on, and love them so much I followed them here. And I will tell you, in all of the years that I've worked with them, I've never seen them do a set like this. And we've already looked into the entire year. We do not have another set like this coming up.
Oh, we don't?
We do not. We don't have this configuration in these scents through all the way through the end of the year. So if you are looking for our top sellers, this is the set to get.
Yes.
I may just make my way over to the bowl and start lathering.
Absolutely.
You got a little bar of soap I could steal?
Well, I've got a huge bar of soap.
I'll take the huge bar. Let me do that. All right.
Because they're huge, they're so big, and that's the thing. This is where it all began, with the bar of soap. And again, if you are looking at this and saying, I've heard so much about Beekman 1802, and I just really don't know where to begin, you know? Because sometimes when it comes to beauty, what should I get? What should I use? What's good? When the team puts together a set, that literally is sort of your kind of insider information about where you should begin, and then you can branch out from there.
Right, and this is, we say it's the bar that started it all, so they are ½ a pound each. They are triple milled, which means we take all of the ingredients, mill it, compress it, squeeze it, get everything out, all the air, mill it, squeeze it, do it again. Every bar is ½ a pound. I wanted to start from nothing so that you can see from home how incredibly different your experience can be with soap. And one of the reasons that I think our soap is so effective and the entire brand is so effective is because we use 2 key ingredients in every single item at Beekman 1802. They are kindness and goat milk. And we took our goat milk to a laboratory a few years ago and did a breakdown, and we found that in every single drop of goat's milk, we are getting 31 key nutrients. And because our bodies, human bodies, share the same pH as goat milk, our body readily accepts these ingredients. So when you look at the ingredients in goat milk, all of our products become a treatment. You're getting a dose of vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A. You're getting peptides. Typically, you would find those in, elevated skincare brands. You're getting lactic acid. That's going to be a natural and gentle exfoliator. You're getting essential vitamins and minerals. And this is true for our lip balms, our hand creams, our body creams, and the bars of soap. And now that I've been lathering for just a second, because we are that clean beauty award winner, I will tell you we also do not have any petroleum. There's no mineral oils. There is no synthetics in any of our products. So we have an incredibly clean lather. You can see these little tiny baby bubbles. You know when you see the really big rainbow bubbles and they look like a rainbow?
Yes.
They look a lot like the floor or the ground of a gas station when you're outside. That's all I need to say. No petroleum in any of our products. It will feel like you're bathing in pure goat's milk, and it's got kind of a lotion, like very, very creamy consistency. There's been over 53 million bars of soap purchased.
Wow. 53 million. It is the #1 with all of the products that Beekman 1802 offers and creates. The bar of soap is still and by far the #1 bestseller, and it's because of all of the nutrients that have gone into it. So when you're using this, as a matter of fact, it didn't win the award for best soap. It won the award for best body cleanser. That's the idea. So you've got this, and let me just give you some updates. I told you they're gonna be coming. The Pure in auto ship is now gone. Now the only way you can do it is in single ship, and if you want to stock up on it, you can do that. As a matter of fact, all of the auto ships are almost gone. Matter of fact, Sunshine Lemon, we're going to give you last call on that. If you have it in your shopping cart, go ahead and pick yours up, okay? A fly just flew by. Glacial Mint, again, almost gone. They're almost gone in terms of the auto ship. And what happens is we have presented this earlier in the weekend, and a lot of you said, wait a minute, I recognize a good deal when I see it. It has been a weekly deal drop. We brought it to you on Monday. The price ends tonight at midnight, over 6,700 ordered, and a lot of you are then gonna get it not only now, but you're gonna get this same set at this same price in the future, not at $92, but at the same price because you got it on auto ship. That's smart shopping, that's what I say.
I was blown away that we did this on auto ship. So I hope you can, I mean, if you can take advantage of it, take advantage of it. I know that you said auto ship is almost completely gone.
Yes.
I would even recommend buying multiples.
Yes.
This set will have about a 3-year unopened shelf life.
Good to know.
So if you want to stock up, you certainly can. I'll dive into the whipped body cream next, because our whipped body cream is decadent. It is not just the goat milk and the kindness, but you're also getting shea butter, you're getting argan oil, you're getting sunflower oil, you're getting goji berry. It's this emollient, rich, beautiful cream. And I will compare it to the hand cream if you guys want to take a look at the difference. First of all, this is how thick. And it's whipped, but it's not aerated. So when you get this, it is jam-packed, very full, incredibly rich, clean, gorgeous. I'll pop this on my hand so that you can see. If you're looking at our hand cream, and this is also a treatment, there's the difference. So here we have more of the shea butter, and you can see how rich and decadent that is. With the hand cream, we've got the exact same ingredients, but we're doing a little bit more of the aloe. So you can see how they're just a little bit different. Either way, what you don't see is product that sits on top of the skin, because as soon as you start to rub this in with that same pH as human skin, your skin drinks these ingredients in.
I mean, think about it. That is that goat milk difference, and it really is what makes this different from other beauty products that you may see out there. This is probably what keeps you coming back, because your skin feels better, it looks better, it's easier to use, it's not a struggle to get it to, you know, go into your skin. You're not having to wipe your hands down on a towel after you try to moisturize your body and your hands. And you're getting all of this. And you're seeing it right there. That's that $38 jar that you buy the jar, you get all of the products.
Exactly. And we did some testing to see, you know, how is it different than other body creams? Nourishes, hydrates. This is us showing goat milk and traditional oils. And on the left, you can see what happens if you use a petroleum-based moisturizer. Petroleum's job is, I mean, think of, you know, petroleum jelly. It is an occlusive barrier. So its purpose is to help things not absorb into the skin. That is not what we're looking for with our body cream. You put this whipped body cream on and your skin immediately feels like a rose petal. It is like velvet, baby bottom, like think of the inside of a puppy's ear, you know, that little tiny baby fur. Super, super, super soft skin. It lasts all day. It's not that body cream that you put on and then a couple of hours later your skin feels like it's shrinking 3 sizes. The hand and body wash as well, we always run out of time. It's enormous, you know, over 12-ounce bottle. Very similar to the soap, just gonna be a little bit lighter in weight, and it's strong enough for you to use in the kitchen. So it's gonna break, you know, it's gonna really clean your hands, but gentle enough to use all over your whole body in the bathtub.
And full size, full size, full size, full size. You buy just the whipped body cream, you're getting all of it today. You can see we're approaching 6,800 of these ordered. Our auto ship spots are pretty much all gone. I think you can still, there's still a couple of spots left in the Lilac Dream. If you don't want to scent it all, go with Pure. If you know you love your Vanilla Absolute, we've got that. If you want something fresh and just light and just spa-like, especially as the weather starts to get warm, go with that Mint Eucalyptus. If you want the smell of just citrus summer, there's that fly again.
He likes the lemon.
I know he likes every time I say lemon. We've got that for you as well. So the point is, If you already have your favorites, go ahead and get that. If you want to try something new, this would be the best time to do it because you're getting all of the pieces and you're going to use them. There's not a throwaway in the bunch.
No, this is like when toothpaste goes on sale. And you know, like the things that you buy all the time anyways.
Yes.
You're always going to cleanse your body.
Yeah.
Even the fly.
Yeah.
You're always going to need a hand cream, a body moisturizer. I mean, I've been with Brett and Josh since the beginning. It is the best value I've ever seen them do. And we are not repeating it the rest of the year.
Do it. Go ahead and get
Grab
it.
it this morning.
If your auto ship is not available, if it's already sold out, then just get a couple of them in the single ship. And then you can have and stock up on the entire 4-piece set, which is fantastic. I love that we're starting off here, and I do want to say thank you so much to the 50 brand new, first time, never shopped with HSN customers before who are making this your very first purchase.
Oh, good morning, new neighbors.
Yes. And you know what? We have an HSN card. If you've been shopping with us for a little while, you always hear us say, if you have the card, you can get an extra flex, or if you have the card, you can get VIP financing. And you're saying, well, I need to get that card. Just visit hsn.com/HSN card, and you can apply. And when you approved, your first benefit is that we give you $15. And we put it in your account, and you can use it towards any purchase that you make with your brand new HSN card. I want to talk about this next item, and this is your Milk Scrub Oat and Goat Milk Facial Cleanser. Now, when you hear scrub, I know you probably think exfoliation. But with this, because it's clean beauty, you don't have to worry about it being too aggressive or too over the top, because exfoliation is something that our skin needs. When we're young, it does it by itself. When we're older, it needs some help. This is that help.
Needs a little bit of a boost. And I believe there's a beautiful award sitting right next to this one as well.
Yes, look at this. I mean, this is, we talk about best clean beauty brand, and everything in the brand is clean.
Yes.
So you never have to worry about it.
Right, so winning best cleanser, also a huge deal. This is a lovely cleanser for any skin type. The ingredients in this are oat milk and goat's milk. So goat's milk, we were saying a moment ago, shares the same pH as human skin, is gentle and easy, and has a natural exfoliator in it. Oat milk for decades has been known to soothe red, irritated skin. We combine the two of them. And as far as being an exfoliator, this has jojoba beads in it. So when I put this on my hand, I'm gonna just slide this around a little bit so that you can see. I want you to think of this as a very mild skin polish instead of a very rough skin abrasion. In the past, people have used fruit shells. We are using the jojoba beads. They're very gentle, very soft. As you work them into the skin, they're actually gonna burst and they're gonna deliver a little bit of that jojoba oil into the skin. I put it on my hand, and I purposely didn't put any water on it originally, just so that you can see, first of all, a little bit goes a very long way. And now I'm really gonna work it in. Really, really, really scrub. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. You can see it will go to kind of that milky consistency. That's that goat milk and the oat milk. And then as I take my hand down to the bowl, I'm going to rinse this away, and you guys will be able to see the difference in the color.
Yes.
So immediately exfoliated. What you don't see is redness, irritation. It's completely clean rinsing, and feel how soft.
Yes.
that
I mean,
is.
you can see, you can see the brightness. I wish you could feel her skin.
It's like baby, fresh skin, without abrading, without damaging, without doing anything to the skin's barrier. I remember the old saying, beauty takes pain. And it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It does
should
not. It should not be painful to
Yes.
exfoliate and wash your skin.
As a matter of fact, that is the signal that whatever you're using and however you're using it is too much for your skin. I say this all the time, that your body can talk.
Yes.
It's speaking to you, and if it's showing you that every time after I use a certain product, my skin does this. Okay, that's your skin saying that's not right for us. That's why I like how gentle everything is in Beekman 1802. So you don't have to think twice about it, because it's been formulated for you. And you can see Andrea's using that. Andrea, I wanted to ask you how this feels on your skin.
Oh, this is so amazing. It's so gentle. I have very sensitive skin, and I'll admit, before I was introduced to Beekman, I was a drugstore girl. I would pick up all of those scrubs and all of the skincare at the drugstore. It's terrible now that I know better. But this is so gentle. It is just, it feels amazing on your skin. Like you said, you feel those little beads burst, and it's so creamy. It feels hydrating, although it is literally just giving you this new skin right away, and it will just brighten, smooth out your skin, and just give you this more youthful look.
Do you see how simple?
So gentle.
I kind of chuckled when Andrea said, it's, you know, when you know better.
Yes.
When you think about the things we've done to our skin over the years, I mean, it's a wonder we still have skin. I know for me.
Do you remember the clay masks?
Oh.
That would like dry and crackle, and you would feel like your whole face just shrinking into them.
Yes.
Or when we would peeling
And
layers.
scrub with like scouring pads, and I used to put like alcohol on my face. Like I've done it all. I've done it all.
Right.
Maybe you did as well when you were younger. We understand more, and brands like Beekman 1802 understand that we don't need to do all of that to do the exfoliation process that your skin needs. And you can see, Suzanne, look at how simple, again, and easy, and you're not even using a lot.
No, not a lot. It's a great cleanser. It's a great exfoliator. It is strong enough to remove the dirt, the debris, the makeup. I've had no problems with this right up around my eyes. It's an excellent cleanser, and this bottle will last for months. You don't need a lot of it. My recommendation for using it is get your skin just a little bit damp, not completely saturated, just a little damp, so that that exfoliation can kind of grip to the skin.
Yes.
And I haven't had a chance to say yet, but the founders behind Beekman 1802, one of them, Dr. Brent Ridge, is actually a geriatrics doctor, so he specializes in better aging and longevity and how to live your longest, most healthy life.
Yes.
We pride ourselves in being not only a clean beauty brand, but a skin health company. So all of these products are doctor developed. They're all clinically researched, clinically validated. I had an interesting conversation with Dr. Brent once, and I asked him what % of his patients properly exfoliate. He said maybe 5%.
Wow.
So this is gentle enough for you to use every single day. If you are not exfoliating weekly, start now. Everything that you use is going to work better.
And we've got it on auto ship so that you can use it. You don't have to relegate it to only when you've got a special occasion coming up. Go ahead and pick yours up. Use the QR code while you still see it really quickly. It's 008-426 if you did want to shop on hsn.com. And also get it on auto ship if you already use it. Take a look here. Now, this is just going to be a quick presentation of the Milk Drops, the probiotics ceramide serum. This is, again, a #1 best-selling serum with Beekman 1802. Let's talk about ceramides and the serum and why it's so important.
First of all, this is a ridiculous price.
I know.
$22.50.
It's literally 50% off.
Right, and keep in mind, doctor-developed skincare brand. So our ceramides begin to naturally break down in our late 20s and in our early 30s. If you are over 28, this is a product that you should get if you can afford it. $22.50. It's in blown glass packaging. As far as how much to use, you use 1 full dropper full. And I want you to think of your ceramides as when you look at a brick wall, the mortar that holds the bricks together. So if you feel like your skin is kind of collapsing, ceramides are going to be for you. And again, everybody starts to lose ceramides in their late 20s. You can rebuild them, you can add them back in. We also use a triple milk complex in this, so there's gonna be some extra exfoliants in this as well. We're gonna have some probiotics. It's gentle and easy. If you have sensitive skin, no worries, and you will see results from that in the first 30 days.
Let me
It's a great
share with you.
product.
Jennifer, real quick, and Jennifer's producing for us. How many of those do we have left? Okay, because we don't have this on auto ship, and the fact we only have a few hundred of those left, and because it's 50% off, you could actually get 2 for what you would pay for 1. And if that is your most important serum, I don't ever want you to be without it. So go ahead and pick up a couple of those. All right, let's talk lips. And I know you might be thinking, okay, girls, we're only 23 minutes into the show. We've already seen so much. We do have a lot to share with you, so we're gonna go kind of quickly. This is your 4-piece assorted lip balm set. And we love this because, a lot of times we don't take care of the skin on and around our lips. We just make it look pretty in terms of, you know, with lipsticks. But this is skincare ingredients also for your lips. You're gonna get 2 choices of the 4. You're getting all 4, but you decide, do I want the almond honey cookie, coconut cream, vanilla absolute, and pure set? With this set, you'll get the unscented, and if that's the one you want, go ahead and get that set. Or you can get the Sunshine Lemon, Mint Eucalyptus, Honey Orange Blossom, and Lilac Dream in this set. Either way, less than $28 for all 4.
And our lip balms are very different than a standard lip balm on the market. They are a full lip treatment. We do an organic beeswax to make our products. We also have sunflower oils in these. We have some other essential oils for scent. And I'm gonna turn one of these all the way up so that you can see you get a ton of product. Dr. Brent Ridge has taught me so much about skin and body and face. Are you?
No,
empty?
I was just
Okay,
looking to see more.
And so first of all, you get a ton of product. That is kind of all the way top to bottom. This is going to last for months. If you are wondering, why do I always have like dry, chapped lips, or why do we show the visible signs of aging on our face around the eyes first? The eyes and the lips are lacking an extra layer of protection that helps hold your body's natural moisturization inside. So if you are not using a lip balm or a lip treatment, a lot of your body's natural hydration is leaking through and kind of seeping through. That's why when it's really hot or when it's really cold, we tend to get chapped lips. This is going to help seal in your body's moisture. It does it with a beeswax, so it's very soft, it's very creamy, it's not glossy. And they did some studies on some of the sticks that are available like at the gas stations, and there's actually micro ingredients in those that abrade and tear the skin around the lips.
Wow.
So you end up using them
Over
and then over and over and over, and people kind of get addicted to using those sticks.
Oh, wow.
This is a very different experience because it's a full treatment.
This is, and you saw how it's a lip treatment, but our girls have discovered other ways that they're going to use it. And again, it's because you've got those amazing emollients and ingredients that you will start to use it everywhere. I'll tell you this, I love the set with the pure unscented, because if you, I know like we'll be out, my husband will say, I need something for my lips. And I love the idea that I can pull out something unscented and he won't balk at that. So whatever the case is for you, go for your 4-piece set. These are all colorless. So you use them alone. I can put them on top of my lip liner if I want to.
There's no tint in these at all, and they feel really good. This is, I mean, we have so many products. This is one that I really struggle to describe because it's kind of, you really have to have it. The best, I know I say rose petal a lot in the show. I'm trying to think of a different term for it, but our body lotion and our lip balm makes your skin and your lips feel so soft. They're like little, like plush pillows after you use this lip balm. It's not greasy. It's not going to spread all over the face. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't come off as waxy. It doesn't gather in the corners of your mouth. It just gives this amazing, soft, pillowy hydration that leaves your lips feeling very, very velvety. Also, they smell fantastic. I have the pure set, so I have the Vanilla Absolute. Even the fragrances that we're using are all done with essential oils. And I'll put it on my hand just so you can see. Because a lot of times when you put a lip balm on, you immediately kind of see that glossy look. Nothing. It's just completely matte.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And I think that's
they're
why.
so good though.
I know, that's why you're loving these so much. We've been featuring these throughout the weekend. You do have a sale price on these. You do have free shipping. And so this really is your time to stock up on the things that you are going to use over and over again. I know a lot of you are shopping, so QR code, please go ahead and pick that up. Remember, if you want the set with the unscented option, you can do that. It also comes with Vanilla Absolute, coconut cream, and almond honey cookie, okay? The other set does not have an unscented. So if you just love the scents and you're saying, I love them all, you can go for it. That one has sunshine lemon, mint eucalyptus, honey orange blossom, and lilac dream. And when you think about a lip treatment, this price breaks out to less than $7 each. For a lip treatment, anytime you have something formulated specifically for one area, usually the price is higher.
Yeah, and especially considering, you know, when you look at our ingredient deck, because we are complete clean beauty, and then everything has the goat milk. And I want to go back to that for a moment because goat milk has been around, obviously, you know, forever. There's historical stories about Cleopatra bathing in goat milk, and we've known the properties and the nourishment that goat milk offers. What we didn't know is what would happen clinically when you actually looked at how that was being supported. So goat milk shares the same pH as human skin. And we were the first company to take goat milk and send it into a skincare laboratory to be broken down. And when we did that, we found that in each and every drop of goat's milk, there are 31 key nutrients. And that's why we consistently talk about all of our products being treatment-based. Not only are you getting beeswax and sunflower oil and everything else that comes in a lip balm, but now you're getting vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, potassium, calcium, magnesium. I mean, they go on and on. You're getting peptides in your lip treatment. You're getting a lactic acid, which is a natural and gentle exfoliator in your lip treatment.
Wow.
So it's the goat milk difference for the ingredients, and then the shared pH is why the products are so effective. Our body recognizes it.
And you're gonna love it, you really will. I see, Andrea, I wanna ask you really quickly before our time is up, how do you use it in addition to around your lips?
Oh, I love to use it on my eyebrows to keep those eyebrows up and full. You know, that's something normally we'd put clear mascara in. This is so much easier, and it does the same thing. I love to use it around my nose where I get those dry spots. You can use it right here, a quick pick-me-up for around your eyes throughout the day. Under lipstick, over lipstick, you will love this.
You really will. That's why we're giving you 4. That's why we're giving you 4. You're not having to purchase these one at a time. So go ahead and pick up your 4 lip treatments, your 4 lip balm set, and we'd love to send that one right on out to you, okay? And we don't have these on auto ship. So if you want to stock up because you're going to gift them, you can totally do that. We're going to take a quick break, just quickly, because we still have a lot to get through. Heather brought a full hour that you won't want to miss a single thing.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being at HSN Card VIP.
This Customer Appreciation Month, we are throwing a special weekend-long party just for you.
The gang's all here, and we're bringing our best brands,
Appreciation price deals,
gratitude-filled savings,
and super special surprises.
Join us for the final appreciation celebration weekend of the month. Ends today.
Feel the love and save on hundreds of appreciation price items all month long.
So you're watching HSN. I'm glad that you're here. I'm Tamara Hooks, your host. We're talking Beekman 1802. Heather Hall is with us for the entire hour. And Heather and I were just talking about this deodorant. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited to try it. If you have not yet, from the best clean beauty brand at HSN per your vote, this is a 2-pack of their goat milk stick deodorant. There is no baking soda in here. There is no aluminum. There are no synthetic fragrances in here. And we're going to talk about why in particular those things are so important. But we've got them in the unscented. This is the pure. And just recently they added 2 scents, the mint eucalyptus and the coconut cream. You're getting 2 of them. And I know if you might be thinking, okay, I've tried deodorants like that in the past, and they haven't really worked for me. What's the difference here?
The natural deodorants.
Yes.
I mean, people at home are probably wondering the same thing that you were wondering. The top question I get is, does this really work? Because I feel like so many of us have tried to go that natural deodorant route, and then you end up finding out at the worst time that it in fact does not work.
Right.
I am telling you, go online and read the reviews. This product works. In fact, it works so well that for, I would say, almost I think it was about 4 or 5 months, we had to take it off from auto ship because it was selling so quickly. We couldn't even sustain the desire for this product. So what we do is we go to the root cause of the body odor rather than masking it or trying to stop the sweating from an antiperspirant. What's happening is our body has bacteria, and then that bacteria is fed on. And when that bacteria is fed on, it causes off gases. So when the bacteria bursts into the little bubbles, that's the off gas, and that's what we're smelling. This product is going to go in and it's going to neutralize and help kill the bacteria that is causing the body odor. So we go to the root cause of why we are developing body odor. And I'm not making any medical claims, but I will say my personal experience, the longer I have used this, the less I need it because my body has just stopped producing the extra bacteria. So again, it's not an antiperspirant. It's not something that's gonna dry out or irritate the underarm area. We don't use any baking soda in this product. We don't use any of the,
the aluminum.
Aluminum, thank you. It's early. We don't use any aluminum. I would encourage you to go online and maybe just Google what those products are known for or what they do, because obviously we're putting this in an underarm, and that is a sensitive area, and it's close to a lot of glands, and it's close to a lot of very important areas.
Absolutely.
You can see that there's no color.
There's no color.
There's
Thank
no
you so
transfer.
much.
It won't stain your white t-shirts. It won't stain your blouses.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so hydrating. Like most deodorants you put on,
look at that.
and they feel chalky.
Yes.
This is so hydrating that I've heard from people that they use it like to seal their new tattoos.
Oh my gosh.
I use it in place of a foot powder. Like I worked a trade show in Las Vegas almost 2 years ago. And everybody at this trade show, we were on our feet for like 12 hours. Everybody at the trade show was using all these foot powders. By the end of the day, it looked like cookie dough. It was terrible. I put this on my feet. I'm telling you, my feet didn't swell. They didn't hurt. They weren't sweaty.
Wow.
They didn't, like, if you have athletes, if you are a runner, if you've got kids that have hockey skates or sneakers or tennis shoes or girls that dance, putting this on your feet is fabulous. You can also use it on areas of the body that maybe rub against each other, because it is incredibly, incredibly hydrating. It's not the typical deodorant experience, but it will kill the off gases so that you do not smell.
So I can use this all over my body as a deodorant or in different ways?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a really, really good product. It's one of the best I think we've developed.
I'm so
and it's one of the
excited
most difficult for us to keep in stock.
Okay, this is the thing. I'm getting excited over a deodorant, but you know what? Deodorant can, like you said, can make or break a lot of times in some situations. And I have tried a lot of different types out there, and I'm very particular, maybe you are as well, really noticing what you're putting on your skin and where. So again, no baking soda, no aluminum, no synthetic fragrance. If you don't want any scent at all, you can get the pure unscented. That's the one I currently have in my shopping cart right now. We also have the coconut cream, which is relatively new. I think it's only a month or two old. And the mint eucalyptus, again, relatively new, only a month or two old. We have all of these on auto ship. You're getting 2 of them. And I'm gonna tell you, okay, the pure in the auto ship, we have about 270 spots left in auto ship, and then that's it. And you're getting 2 of them, and I do recognize that you could go to the store, buy a $2 deodorant, but what are you really putting on your skin?
Right.
And sometimes we do things on autopilot because that's what we've always done. There is a better way.
Right, and our favorite saying, when you know better, you do better, right?
Yes.
First of all, it's a lot of product. Like I wound this all the way up just to show you. I mean, my deodorant sticks last 6 months.
Wow.
You don't need a lot of the product. It goes on really beautifully, really smooth, very silky, doesn't transfer. And again, I'm not making any medical claims, but for me personally, the longer I use this, the less I need it. Like it's, when you become accustomed to killing the bacteria that's being fed on, you're no longer making the off gases when that bursts. And I'm sorry for anybody that's eating breakfast right now or having their coffee. But you know, clean beauty is essential everywhere on the body, but particularly in the underarms. There are so many sensitive areas around there. There's so many glands. I also, when I started with Beekman, I came to them, I was having major skin issues. Rashes was part of it. My underarms were, I did before and after pictures and I just haven't submitted them yet. yet, but my underarms were red, scaly, cracking, itching. I ended up finding out that that was a side effect from the baking soda in the deodorant that I was using, and that was just my personal experience. When I switched to this, within 2 weeks, I would say, completely smooth.
This is, okay.
And if I veer from it, I still get the same problem.
And the funny thing is, there's a time and place for baking soda. Not under your arms. No. There is a better way. And again, it's a skincare company that's not only creating a deodorant in a more thoughtful way, not masking or covering up, because even the scents are for us. It's not to make us smell better. The scent is just, you know, a more, you know, a kind of luxurious feel when you're putting on your deodorant. But ultimately, they're all working exactly the same way. So a skincare company that's making deodorant, so you know you've got the skincare benefits in there, but you also have the benefit of thinking about attacking that odor in a different way. And it's not with those typical ingredients that you see out there. You can see we're approaching 7,000 of these ordered. You're getting a 2-pack, okay? And just like I showed you on my skin, it's not a white cast, it's not pasty, it's not crumbly, it's not wet. You're not standing there waiting for your deodorant to dry before you can put on your clothes. I've even heard Dr. Brent Ridge say that you could use this, like you said, not only in certain places, but it can be an all-over body deodorant.
I highly recommend like using it on the feet. If you're somebody that, maybe it's not even odor, but it's just constant sweating on your feet.
What about under the boobs?
You could, absolutely. I'm glad that you just went for it and you were, yes.
Oh yes, I did.
You did it right there. Camera wasn't on, but you're like.
That's good. I only do it when the camera's not.
Yes, clearly now we know exactly where. We're all set for that. But yes, if you experience, you know, your skin rubbing together or chafing anywhere on the body, you can certainly use this. It's really creamy. It's very, very soft, probably a lot softer than you're expecting just because it's a deodorant. It does have that goat's milk in it. It really works. That's the top question we get. Does it work? It does. Very effective.
Do it. And we do have it on auto ship. Again, and even this has a 30-day return policy. So even if you're still skeptical, I say be skeptical and do it anyway. And then try it out. If it's not right for you, you have 30 days, you can send it back. But we're all gonna jump in together because like I said, I've got it in my shopping cart right now on hsn.com. And as soon as the show is over, as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna check out and get mine. I hope there's still some Pure left. That's the one I'm gonna get.
I know, you're gonna be very happy. It's really great.
So excited. Okay. It's the little things. I say it's the little things that mean a lot, but it's the problem solvers.
Isn't
that
it?
When you find that that solution, it means a lot. And this is also one of those. So let's talk about sunscreen. Yay. Nobody's favorite subject, right?
Sunscreen and deodorant. What a morning.
But these are the things we need. And we know we need to protect our skin from the sun. Usually using just a standalone sunscreen is usually not what we reach for. So the team at Beekman said, I'm gonna make it in a way that it is not just a sunscreen SPF of 43, even though it is. It's also your primer. It also gives you a tint of color. It also helps to nourish and moisturize your skin. You're getting all of this today on sale and free shipping, and you can get it on auto ship. And all you do is choose your shade, and these shades are very forgiving, so just get in the range and it's gonna be right for you. First off, let's talk about shades, and I'll let you know some of the shades that were on auto ship are already gone. Okay, so let's start with helping me choose my shade, starting there with fair.
Okay, so fair is going to be, think Nicole Kidman, like the fairest of fair skin. Light is going to be if you easily burn. Medium is always the #1 seller. I am a medium in the winter. I am a tan right now. Andrea, are you a medium? Okay, Suzanne?
Medium.
Okay, so Andrea, our model, is a medium. Suzanne is tan. I am tan. Deep is going to be for obviously the deeper tones. Rich is going to be a more copper base, like Debbie.
And I'm rich.
Where's rich? Okay, you do rich. And then deepest is going to be the darkest shade that we have. They're extremely forgiving. Don't stress. The normal foundation shade that you buy, kind of coordinated to that. If you can swing 2 of them, try to buy 2 and then you can mix them, because as we fluctuate throughout the year, our skin tone changes just a little bit. But medium is usually the first one to sell out.
Yes, very much so. And I will tell you, in the rich and the deep, auto ship are pretty much completely gone, okay? So let's talk. So this is one that everybody, I don't know anybody who's used it, who doesn't not only love it, but rave about it.
Yeah, it does. This is one of those, I call it a gotcha product. That if this is the first thing that you buy from Beekman and 1802, you'll come back, you'll be like, all right, I'm buying everything. Because it exceeds expectation over and over and over. First and foremost, you're getting full broad spectrum protection, an SPF of 43. So you're getting protection from the UVA and the UVB rays, sun, burn protection, and the cancer-causing rays. We're shaking it, and I want you to really, really shake it. Give it like a good 30 seconds. I don't know if you can hear the bead in there from home, because there's a pigment in here. We are mineral-based sunscreen, so there's no chemicals. This is completely clean beauty. When I open this and I put it on, you're gonna see absolutely gorgeous. So this is goat's milk. This is a primer. This is a skincare serum. This is pigment. And when I rub it in, even though it is all natural and it is that mineral base, you can see how it just blends like a second skin. And it's got it, like, I always look at this and I say, my foundation could never. This gives that glass, beautiful, 25-year-old skin. You know, when you see, like, even younger, like when you see children and their skin looks like it's candlelit, it's glowing from within. That's what this looks like on the skin.
It really does. And it's
gorgeous.
Just lightweight, and it's just, you don't feel it. And isn't this the perfect time? You use it all the time, but especially now, this is your perfect time to go ahead and try it. And Andrea, I see, again, you said you're using the medium, right?
I can use the tan, and exactly like you said, it's buildable, it's blendable, so don't be afraid of picking the wrong color. You can usually go with a couple. And I just want to show you a little beauty hack that I tried. I tried the deep or the rich sometimes right in here. If I want a little pop of color on my cheeks, look at that. But I'm still getting the sun protection, and it's also just an easy way to just stick with one product, one or two products, and you now have your whole face protected from the sun, looking dewy, looking glowy, and you don't even need makeup.
So
look at that.
Pretty.
Do
you see that?
That rich color is
and you
the
wouldn't think
perfect,
that
it's the
would
perfect
match.
bronzer.
I
Because it's like
tell
a copper, it's such a
Look at
gorgeous
that.
coppery shade.
Look at that. And it's still SPF.
Yes.
And it's the same product. Because you know, sometimes the more products we use and layer, they kind of don't play well together because they're so different. They're different formulations and everything. So if you did want to choose your shade for overall, and then choose the rich so that you can get a little bit of that bronze effect. How fantastic are you? I will tell you, though, if you do want the rich, we only have 185 of those remaining in the single ship. So now would be the time to make that decision. And it's just a couple of drops. I've had my bottle for a long time.
It lasts a very, very long time. I'm gonna put a drop of the rich on, and I'm gonna mix it with a drop of the medium. So from home, you can see.
Okay, and if I did want to, maybe I was getting a couple of these, Heather. What's the shelf life on these?
Oh, shelf life, I believe, is 2 years.
Okay.
Unopened.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a drop of, so here's the tan, here's the medium, here's the rich. I'll do just a drop, if you wanna see kind of the color difference.
Okay.
And then there's that rich.
Yes.
So there's,
Oh, those are all pretty together.
yeah, aren't they? Medium, tan, and rich. Now watch this.
Oh, you just cocktail them together.
You blend them together, and I mean, it's like, this is the most goof-proof. I feel like we should just relabel this and call it foundation and just be like, it's the most goof-proof, beautiful makeup. Look at the coverage. It doesn't even look like I have anything on.
No.
It's stunning on the skin.
Seamless, and it looks like skin.
It does, it looks just like skin. And if you want it a little deeper, this is why I love the rich so much. It's so hard to find a copper base, like very just natural warm.
Right.
It's not gonna be orange, it's just gonna go a little bit,
Just
like
warm it up.
a shade deeper. And now,
Oh, so nice. It just gets better and better. I'm telling you.
it's such a pretty product on the skin.
It is. It is one of those products that you didn't know that you were going to love so much. And I think part of it is because we do get really, I was saying autopilot earlier, we get used to just using the same old thing. And then when the weather is warm, is really hot outside, then we just don't put anything on our face because we say, well, I can't go out when it's humid and 90 degrees in a face filled with makeup.
Yes.
But I still need my SPF, and to be honest, I still would like to have a little bit more of an evened out look. You can see, and remember, the girls, this is high definition. They don't have other makeup on.
Yeah.
This is just how good their skin looks with this tint, with this primer. So I want you to go ahead and try it. I'm the rich. I put a couple drops on my hand, and when it comes to foundations, I will be totally honest, or when it comes to skin tone colors, I am super skeptical because they don't always work, right? But this, I pop it on, I rub it in, and this is that rich, I rub, it feels good, it just feels gentle. It gives me just a beautiful
Look at the glow,
kind of
like
glow.
that radiance.
Do you see that?
How dewy your skin looks.
And that's not cakey. And it's clean.
Yeah,
and it's clean.
Oh, I forgot the most important part. 90% of visible aging comes from the sun and damaging effects from the environment. 90%.
Wow.
That's a huge number. So if you're not protecting your skin, I mean, what is it all for? All the eye creams, all the serums, all the moisturizers. This is an essential part of a daily skincare program.
SPF 43 every time you use it. Go ahead and pick yours up. If you want a couple of colors, do that while it's on sale, and that's 008763. If you're loading up your shopping cart like I was doing before the show, then good on you. All right, but I just want to make sure that you get the shades that you're after before they are gone. And we do have those on auto ship, as long as there are spaces available there. Something else, and the funny thing is, here at HSN, I get a chance to try a lot of products. But there are some that are new to me. Like I said, the deodorant was new to me. And this goat milk tinted lip cream is new to me. Where have I been? What you're gonna get is a 2-pack. You either choose the rosy pink shades or you choose the spicy nude shades, all right? And you'll get either 2 of these or 2 of those. These are not only beautiful colors, but they also have the vitamins and the nutrients that you would expect from a skincare company, but it's on your lips.
Another sleeper.
Another
product that I feel like we don't talk about. It's nice to have time on this because typically we just quickly mention it. Well, I'll turn this one all the way up. Per the usual, from Brent and Josh, you get a lot of product.
Yes.
What you're looking at here is goat milk based. It is a protection, so you're getting an SPF of 15. The layer, the skin on the lips is very sensitive to heat and sun damage as well. So if you get fever blisters or chapped lips often, it's a beautiful lip cream. This is the Rosy Posy. It's kind of like a soft, pinky kind of, I don't know, warm wash. And I'm gonna put it on this hand because that one had my sunscreen on it. So that's the color payoff. And then if you're gonna look at Spicy Nudie, it's a little bit more of kind of an apricot.
Yes.
So very simple, very neutral. This one, I love the Rosy Posy. You can double and use it as a little blush.
Yes.
Can put it on the eyes. It's got beautiful color that transfers onto the lip. But what you're doing is you're hydrating, you're nourishing, you're treating the lips. You've got vitamins and minerals, vitamin A, C, E, peptides, lactic acids for exfoliation, and then you're also getting an SPF of 15 to protect.
These are beautiful. They
Aren't
really
they pretty
are.
colors?
They really are.
The pink is my favorite, the Rosy Posy.
And I think a lot of you know, you'll kind of find where you fall into the line, but you're getting 2 of them, which is fantastic. The shipping is free. Have you noticed that everything from Beekman 1802 in this hour has had free shipping? And that's important too, because if you do want to stock up on your clean beauty and you do want maybe even to jump in and try something that you haven't had a chance to try before, it just makes it easier. FlexPay is just under $6. The shipping is free. You're getting 2. It's skincare for your lips. You cannot go wrong with this. So go ahead and shop on hsn.com or use that QR code. Oh, I see Andrea going in. Which shade are you using?
Look how pretty that is.
This is the Rosy Posy.
So pretty.
It is so gorgeous. And that is one thing, I never think to protect my lips. So I love this because the shades are beautiful. I'm getting protection, but it is so creamy. It is the most amazing texture, and I just love it. I just put it over with a little bit of lip liner.
Yes.
And look.
Very pretty. And it's not too much. You don't feel like, if you don't usually wear lip color or pinks or things like that, you don't feel like it's too much for you. Feels good on your skin. And Andrea, not goopy or sticky.
No, not at all. And you know what I was just thinking? I bet you could even do the same thing here. Like to add a little bit of color.
Yeah.
That color is amazing on you.
I know.
Look at that.
Yes.
Just for, you know, I'm all about those things that make it a little bit easier to get out the door fast.
That's right.
So I love that. And look at that. That's even just a little bit of a rosy cheek color. And again, with that protection.
I love it. Again, SPF 15, all built in. You're getting 2 of them. Do you want the rosy pink or the spicy nude? Completely up to you. 009135 is the item number on that. And you can see Suzanne is rocking that one as well. And I love that, like you said, you can use it on your lips, you can use it on your cheeks. If you are going away for a quick, 3-day weekend, holiday, and you're trying to go in a carry-on bag, you don't need to pack a whole lot of makeup. You just have those nice key items right there. All right.
Carry-on, what is that?
A carry-on. I only use carry-ons now because checking bags is expensive, and then if they arrive, what about you, Heather? Do you go over the limit on the 50-pound?
My suitcase is, no kidding, it's about this size when it's actually.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for 7 days. Yes.
That's so funny.
I have never carried on ever my entire life.
Oh my gosh, you have to do like an Instagram or a TikTok and show us what you pack.
Oh, it's terrible.
Wouldn't you love to see it?
It's horrible. I'm so overpacked.
I would love to see it.
I'll do that, actually. I'm going to do that.
Let me share with you. We've got time for one last, well, it's 2, because you're getting 2 of the almond cookie hand and body wash. Now, if this is if this is a scent that you haven't tried yet, this would be a nice fun time to try it. You're getting 2, the shipping is free, you've got it on sale. It's that same hand and body wash that you can use in the shower, in the bath, or at the sink. And Heather, you've got to talk to us about this scent.
Okay, this is our newest scent, and we launched this just a few months ago. It smells like a decadent Italian bakery. If you love biscotti cookies, I want you to think of an almond biscotti cookie that is dipped in amaretto. It does not smell sugary. It's not overly sweet. It's very velvety, very rich, very opulent. There's no spice to it, and a lot of times with gourmand scents or food-like scents, there's gonna be some sort of a spice to it. This one has no spice. And after the holidays, I feel like so many of us are, I don't wanna smell mulled wine or gingerbread again until December. Right. So this is, again, it's like an almond biscotti. It's made out of a very decadent, rich, oiled Italian almond, a little bit of vanilla in it, and then some rich honey. There's a kick of amaretto. It's not listed, but I do smell amaretto.
Yes, yes. And when you smell it, you're gonna smell that. It's a very sophisticated blend of scents. And really, that's the case with all of the scents from Beekman 1802. Nothing is just like sugar straight out of the jar.
No.
They all have a very sophisticated scent, in addition to being amazing skincare that doesn't strip and dry out your skin, as you can see right there.
And we're showing, I mean, the lather on this is really beautiful. It's a little bit more, it's a little lighter than the soap. I would say that when you're lathering with our soap, it's gonna come out right away like it's a mix of a body cream and a bar of soap. The hand wash, the hand and body wash, right away starts to lather, but you can see that it's a little more airy, it's a bit lighter. And because I've got all those things on, you're gonna see how good it cleans as well, because I had all the lipstick on and I've got the sunscreen on. Completely clean rinsing. I did just a couple of pumps of that, and I can keep going and going and going and going.
Yes.
So a little bit goes a very, very, very long way.
For sure. And you're getting 2 of them. So you can spread them out. If you want them both in your shower, that's fine. If you want to have one in the shower and one at the sink, you can do that, because it is hand and body wash on sale, and a new scent that very likely you haven't had a chance to try yet. So I like when we have these opportunities to maybe kind of branch out and try something new, because I know for me, sometimes I get into a rut and I've got my favorites and that's what I want, and I'm on auto ship for my favorites and that's all I try. But when you have an opportunity like this, because typically if you were gonna purchase these separately, you'd be paying about $22 a piece. So for about $4 more than what you would pay for one, you're getting both full size with the pumps as well. And they're beautiful on your counter. It's really, if you are like a packaging person and like, when you set something out, you want it to be really pretty, the team at Beekman 1802 always does that from the very beginning. If you have any of their caddies, these are gonna fit very easily right into the caddy as well. So it's kind of just begging you to just give it a try.
And this smells, it's so warm. You know, I've said before that this smells like a warm hug feels.
Yes.
It's inviting and it's opulent without being overly synthetic.
Yes.
I think the kick of the amaretto and the almond together is just a lovely, lovely scent. And this is one of the more difficult to describe because it is so unique. I can't think of something that this smells exactly like. A biscotti cookie is the closest I could come.
That's right.
If you have ideas, follow me on social media. I'm Heather Hall Official on Instagram. Send me a message and let me know if you've bought this.
Yes.
How do you describe the smell of it? Because it's so different. Like, how would you describe it?
Well, I love that biscotti, because biscotti is a treat. It's a sweet, decadent treat without it being over the top or too sweet. It also is nice and warm. It does feel, or does have the smell of a little bit of a bakery. First, when you first walk into the bakery, where it just instantly smells beautiful, and it's hard to kind of pick out what that is, but you just know you just want to be there for a while. You're not running out of the bakery. You want to just be there and smell it, and that's what this is going to be. Every time you wash your hands, or every time you're in the shower or in the bath, every time you're cleansing your skin, this is what you want to use. And you're getting 2 of them. And for one would just be $22, so why not try it out, because we've got such a great value. Really quickly, can I use this on my face or should I not?
I would not use it on your face.
Okay, just hand and body.
Unless you're buying it in the pure.
Okay.
If you do, but otherwise I wouldn't.
Okay, just in case you had that question, okay? I know.
There's not really a reason,
Yeah.
because it's all clean beauty, but just
Yes.
personally, would I wash my face with it? I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would use a cleanser.
Just the cleanser first.
Face cleanser.
Our hour's over.
That's it?
Yeah, can you believe?
You're going too fast.
So
I'm used to the 2-hour shows with you. That was way too fast.
All right, but you can keep shopping. If you missed any item numbers, Beekman 1802 on hsn.com is the way you do it. Heather, we're going to see you a little bit later this evening, right?
Yep.
And if you, again, keep shopping with us. I'm going to run to the next studio because we've got DG2 coming up, and I hope that you'll hang out with me.
I'm Sam Sabura, and I'm the creative director of DG2. As creative director, my job is to please the customer that's been shopping with us for 30 years. We're all about celebrating our customer through great fabrics, beautiful